Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
The white sheriff's deputy who killed unarmed black mom Sonya Massey in her kitchen after she reported a suspected prowler once needed high-stress decision-making classes. Sean Grayson, 30, received the recommendation from the Logan County Sheriff's Office in Illinois after he failed to slow down when his boss called off a vehicle pursuit, CNN reports. He was driving around 110 miles per hour and struck a deer, just a few years before he shot the 36-year-old mother in her kitchen over a pot of boiling water on July 6, according to records from the sheriff's office. Deputy Grayson pursued the truck through Lincoln at a high rate of speed, reaching speeds of 63 to 30 miles per hour zones, and in my opinion, failed to show due caution while driving through stop intersections, the chief deputy wrote at the time. The report noted that Grayson's supervisor terminated the pursuit, and Grayson turned off his emergency lights. He then continued at a high rate of speed, 110 to 55 miles per hour zone, prior to striking the deer. Deputy Grayson acknowledged he lacks experience, the report said. It would go on to list a series of recommendations, including additional traffic stop training, report writing training, high-stress decision-making classes, and needs to read, understand, and discuss issued Logan County Sheriff's Office policy. It is unclear whether Grayson ever followed through with those recommendations. He resigned from the Logan County Sheriff's Office in April 2023, and the next month, he joined the Sheriff's Office in Sangamon County where he shot Massey in the face. Massey, 36, who had mental health problems, called the police to her home in Springfield, Illinois, in the early hours of July 6 to report a prowler in the area. 2 Sangamon County Sheriff's deputies responded to the call. After a 30-minute search of the area in which they did not find a suspect, the 2 went inside Massey's home and engaged her conversation. They then found a pot of boiling water on the stove, which Grayson asked her to shut off and threatened to shoot her. Body cam footage shows the young woman ducking and apologizing as the deputy fires 3 times. An autopsy has since determined that Massey was shot in the face below her left eye, which caused her skull to fracture and perforated her carotid artery. That caused her brain to bleed before the bullet exited the back of her upper neck. Massey also suffered from minor blunt force injuries to her right leg, the coroner said. Grayson has since been removed from the force and charged with first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct in Massey's death. The former deputy, who lost his job over the shooting, pleaded not guilty to all charges. He is currently being held in the county jail while he awaits trial. Sean Grayson and another Sangamon County Sheriff's deputy were called to Sonya Massey's home for a suspected prowler at 12:50 a.m. July 6. The 2 officers searched the exterior of the home for 30 minutes, discovering only a car with smashed windows. During her interactions with the officers, Massey made several mentions of Jesus Christ and the Bible. Massey had placed a pot of possibly hot water on the counter on Grayson's instructions. The victim made a comment about rebuking Grayson in the name of Jesus Christ. Grayson was in the living room when he then drew his firearm and threatened to shoot Massey in the face, prompting her to put her hands in the air, say, "I'm sorry." Massey ducks for cover behind a counter separating the 2. Grayson moved closer, yelled at Massey to put the pot down and opened fire, hitting her 3 times, once in the head. Grayson did not render aid and discouraged the other deputy not to provide help. The second deputy, who was not named, stayed by Massey until medics arrived. She was pronounced dead at St. John's Hospital. But this isn't Grayson's first go with misconduct while on the job. His discharge from the Army was listed under misconduct, serious offense, according to documents obtained by ABC News. The Army declined to release further information regarding Grayson's discharge, citing the Privacy Act and Department of Defense policy that prevents the release of information regarding conduct of low-level employees. Grayson worked as a wheeled vehicle mechanic for the Army between May 2014 to February 2016, and he left with a rank